Hey folks, Weatherman Sam, man in a big crate and a hat. I'm here at Joe Wheeler State Park in the cabins area on the south side of the river on an unnamed trail. I just sort of happened upon it. It's a secret trail. No, it's not really a secret, but it's apparently just for registered guests. We're curious to see where it goes. There's nothing on a map or any information about it online, of course. So, new territory. It's always fun. Let's go see it. Let's start off flat back there. This can't be very long because I know there's a day use area for Wheeler Dam that's not far from here. If this even goes that far, I just have no clue. But this definitely seems to be going down to the water. Oh, this is something that the CCC has built. Oh wow, that's a nice view. Let's step up and come down the mossy part. Less weeds. I don't know what this was. Whatever screwed up here has been taken off. And look, the trail does continue. That is Wheeler Dam in the distance. This is the Tennessee River. Huge little rocky areas here. Okay, continuing on. There's a great little fishing spot there too. This appears to split. I think this goes down a little open spot where one could fish if you wanted to. And the wheel trail continues up here. Oh. Some old structure. Huh. That would have held something that turned. What could this have been? Is it a pipe that's coming out from under that? It's very interesting. Some other kind of structure here. taking all the turtles off of this. Look at this crossing board. Oh my. And look, this labels this as a hiking trail. You're not launching a boat off of this. This actually confirms my suspicion. I know where this old gravel road goes. This goes up to the day use area. So this trail looks like it splits, and one side goes straight up to the day use, and one goes along the bank. So we'll explore both of it. The sign this new, they just haven't updated the maps, I suppose, but these trails have been here a long time. You can look at the age of this bridge and see that. So let's check out our options. This we know, or I know. You can go straight up to the day use area. And I was up here earlier and I did not see any indication that there was a trail here. Look at all the squirrels. Yeah, that's where we are. There's an old gravel road that comes down. And so you would just have to know where to duck in the woods. Now we're taking the other route. It's along the shore. It's kind of an iffy area right there, but we're okay now. It's an old metal pipe that's paralleling. A better view of that structure, whatever it is. It almost looks like you could have used this as a ferry crossing away. That's interesting. I don't know. It required a little more investigation on my end. Yeah, this is a little hairy. This area obviously does not see much usage, but you can see that's fresh people print. And there's little critters around too. And the fact that they've cut this tells me they're maintaining it at least, which is interesting. What is this? Look at this. Some kind of metal anchor. Iron. Just cemented into the ground right here. Okay, we are continuing. Well, I had no clue. This was here and stumbled on it by accident. There's no mention anywhere in any of the literature or on the maps that this even existed. What a beautiful little trail this could be. Needs some maintenance. Little bridge here. There's even a bench. Hey, you know, it's really a perfect spot. Look at the reflection of clouds off the water. That's really nice. Oh yeah. Remember, this is where I initially came down the hill and turned and went that way. That was a little rocky outpost. You can't see the CCC stonework here for the bush. What a gorgeous point that is. More railings. The part of this is collapsed. What a view of the river from here. We'll come down here. Beautiful reflection of those cumulus clouds. Perfect spot to view the sunset over Wheeler Dam. This is the new to me species, iNaturalist is calling this wood vamp. It's a type of hydrangea. There's a whole bunch of it just right here on the edge of this. But that's really cool if that's what that really is. Here's a little final walk. Go this way. Here we are at the playground. This is the day use area. And let's see what this says. This house is listed as a hiking trail. It really does. That is cool. This is why Joe Wheeler doesn't list it. This is TVA land. This is the TVA trail, not Joe Wheeler State Park. So this explains, so this was some kind of dock, and the old road on this side. Look at my bearings here. The old road that came down, this is the dock that we were at, actually. So this was the road for the Saturn and the AEC nuclear reactor vessel that crossed. Check this out. That's extremely cool. So reading this ties in with Huntsville and NASA, actually. So this rocket, 75 tons, was too large to be moved except by water on a special barge. The lock's north land wall failed, and so they ended up having to build all these facilities and barge lines, haul lines, gas pipelines, and all this kind of stuff, so that they could transport it from one dock to the other and get it up to Huntsville. That's really cool and really fascinating. So then that explains some of the infrastructure that we saw. What looked like a little holding thing, which was something that was rotating, was likely just a holding platform for a pipeline of some kind, a gasoline pipeline perhaps. And those were all buildings and structures that was part of the overall dock area to help get the Saturn rocket across the Tennessee River. What a cool little piece of local history. These are the old CCC cabins that housed a lot of the workers that constructed the dam back in the 1930s, and they rehabilitated them here in Wheeler, in the village, and you can rent these. Thanks for coming along on this adventure, folks, on the secret, not secret trail here at Wheeler Dam and Joe Wheeler State Park, at the cabins at Wheeler Dam Village. That's a lot of wheelers, but what a wonderful little hidden trail, and a wonderful walk along the river itself, enjoying this gorgeous sunset. So I'll leave you with that. Until next time, keep exploring and stay wild.